Hey guys, this is DT Gaming. Welcome to another episode of Russian Fishy 4. This is the newbie user guide. We are going to go ahead and do the part 2 of this tutorial. So we're going to go to Winding Rivulet as suggested in the last tutorial. So we're going to go here. Don't worry, it's free of charge. No worries. So just go here. Alright, we suggest you to familiarize yourself with the mechanics of fishing with the spinning tackle. Start tutorial, of course, yes. So we'll go ahead and push start. Approach the river to the left of the wooden bridge. Of course, just as used before, move around the WSAD. Use your flashlight if it's dark. Um, the nighttime hours will be between 2100 up to about 4 or 5. Up there at the corner. Right here. This is your time. And it starts getting late. Gets light from 4 and 5 all the way up to about 20. So we're going to stand right here as suggested next to the bank. Let's choose a spinning rod, equip it with the spinning reel, and set up lure rig. So we're going to click I on the keyboard. So this is going to be this one right here. In the list that appears, select the spinning rod, for example, Corona S60L, by clicking the tile with its image. Next, select the lure rig on the rod. Should be installed a spinning reel, fishing line, and lure. Then take the rod in hand by pressing pickup button. If the backpack does not have the necessary components or something is broken, you can always get spare spinning gear at the cabin located at the cottage pond. Now, since we got the float tackle, we can't do this. But you see it's in green right here. This means that the tackle is ready to be used. Like here, this right here, not in green, this means the tackle is not in use. Or it can't be used. So we're using the Express Fishing Spark 2000S, so it's a small reel. And the fishing line is a 7-pound test, which is 3.1 kilogram in the test. And this is the lure we're using right here. Alright, so let's look at something here. So this is your parameters of your fishing rod. It tells you the sensitivity, what type of action it has, stiffness, power, test length, and load capacity. Okay, so let's see here. The sensitivity means that you know how you could tell by a fish bite. While you're reeling, it's 2 to 10. It means it's pretty light, so it's not gonna be too heavy. So it's gonna be really sensitive to any type of strikes. Action is just medium. You know what action means when you're sitting there doing actions and twitching the rod and stuff like that. It just basically has a nice flex to it. Stiffness, there's no stiffness. 3 to 10. Higher means stiffer, and the lowest means less stiffness. And the power is basically based on the test, right? If it's more higher than 10, it's going to be heavy. So the test is 2 to 10 grams. So basically what that means is your lure and everything else combined. So if you're looking at a liter and stuff like that, you gotta combine the 5, and so forth. Okay, so 2 to 10, this is okay. You can cast this. All right. The length is basically the length of your rod. This is 1.8 meters. And low capacity is 2.5 kilograms. Now, this is important, guys. Listen. Um, Look at the line, okay? You right here, 3.1. Now, this is where you're going to run into problems. This is a 2.5 kilogram low capacity. However, you got a 3.1 kilogram line on it. However, this spells disaster. This is over the low capacity. So if you hook into a fish that's larger than this, guess what? Your weakest point is your rod, and guess what? Your rod is going to break, and then your reel will break. So be sure to change this, okay? So what I'm gonna do is go over here onto the telestick. We're looking for a line we can use. And we might not have no line to use, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this, the 2.2 kilogram. This is 100 meters, no worries. So we're gonna take that line we got for free, and that's gonna go on here. Now, with it being 2.2 kilograms, this is under the low capacity, so if you hook it to a too big of a fish and you have to struggle to fight it, the line will snap, not your rod or reel. Be sure to change your line before using this. This is why people break their stuff and early on. Alright, so everything is set, so let's go fishing. Alright, now you need to adjust the strength of the friction brake. Set the friction brake to 25. Yeah, that would break the rod instantly. So let's change that. 25 it says. Last thing you need to do before casting, select the rotation speed of the reel handle. Set the rotation speed of the reel handle to 10. So you're going to hold R, okay? And you're going to put use your scroll on your mouse to turn it down to 10. The tackle is ready to cast. Try to cast your lure closer to the fallen tree on the opposite bank of the river. Aim at the glowing circle. This is the area where you want your lure to hit. Cast a line by pressing left mouse button. You guys know that already. So let's go ahead and cast the the rod. Remember, the longer you hold the button, the further you can cast. Now, I'm going to show you guys another thing here. I'm not trying to catch a fish right now. I'm going to show you guys something. Now, instead of holding the left mouse button and wait for it to power up, right? You can even use the shift key while casting, right? Hold shift, and you can instantly do a power cast. That makes it a lot better. Okay, fish took the bait. Okay, so we got a fish on already. Okay, down here is your tension. Okay. Okay, fish got off. That happens. So understand that this is game fishing, and fish will get off if you don't set the hook. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. So when you get a fish, right, you want to hold control and right mouse button to basically set the hook. So we're looking for a fish. Slow retrieve. Now it's going to be 2100. It's going to be hard to get a fish on the lure. So we definitely gotta get a fish right now. We just had a fish, but we just missed it. It didn't grab it. We could be hitting the bottom too. So basically, it wants us to hold the shift key while reeling. There's our first fish. So that one bit really pretty quick. This is a perch. So I'm gonna explain to you guys about something. I didn't do this last time. So let's just show you the weight and the size. This counts towards the 5 qualifications. Experience gain right here. You get bonus experience for using a light tackle, and also this is your total experience for the bonus and the experience you got for the fish, and you got points going towards your spinning skill. So we're gonna keep the fish. Okay. Um. All right. One thing I want to show you guys. I didn't show you guys last time. I want to make another bait. Okay. I should have did this earlier. Okay. Now this is what you make as a wet bread, right? Right here, it shows you what it is. Natural. It shows you the size. And right here, quantity. This means you got 30 pieces of wet bread from doing just one. And this is your skills. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna explain the skills right now. So the skills are right here. You're gonna push O on the keyboard to open up, or you can hit escape and go in here to open it too. So float, there's float, spinning, bottom, harvesting, cooking, hand, making ground bait, and making lures. Okay, so what you're gonna be concentrating on right now is the float, because that's what's gonna be fishing with more than anything right now. All right, and your spin fishing, which is what you've been used for the lure, so that's for that. All right. Anyways, that concludes the tutorial for actually that's all the tutorials. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, please hit the like button. If you guys find the video helpful, please subscribe as well. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, guys, bye.